Yo, 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 Minecrafters. Generic B here once again with another Minecraft video. It's early in the morning, so I'm going to try to be as perky as I can, but I'm kind of sleepy. I recorded this thing last night, and then as it was uploading, I was like, oh, wait, I can improve my design. So I stopped it, and I kind of been thinking about it all night long in my dreams. So, a little tired, it's early. It's Labor Day, so I'm laboring away on Minecraft. Yeah, so I was playing around with an idea of a bud design, and this is the first one I've seen, so hopefully I created something, quote unquote, invented something. I needed to have a bud switch for my sugarcane farm where the piston fired up. And the reason for that, I guess I'll show you really quick. There it went. Sweet. Is I wanted to have the bud switch next to where the sugarcane grows, just like we had in our last one. But here's the one that between myself and MC Crawl, we put together this bud switch where the piston goes back out, and then you've got the RS NOR latch and all the delayed stuff. It works, it's great. The problem is you've got all this redstone junk behind you, and I don't want that. I want something a little cleaner. So in order to do that, I would have to have the piston pushing up. Well, I'll show you first. Let me show you really quick why these bud switches happen, and this is thanks to Seth Bling. He had a video which really explained it well. If you have a piston, here, let me reset this really quick. Alright. If you have a piston and there's a block to the upper diagonal of that piston and it is powered, so we got a redstone torch powering some dust which powers that, it's kind of set like a mousetrap. So it's bud switch ready. And as soon as you update it, it'll update that block and extend it. Now you notice, unlike a bud switch, this didn't retract, and the reason for that is all bud switches need some kind of completer circuit. So when the piston pushes this block, usually that'll go over a hole that has a redstone torch in it, which will then bring some wiring back, which will reset that diagonal block, and then it'll cause that to go back. So that's the gist of why that happens. And another kind of quirky thing I wanted to show you, which helped me a lot, was redstone repeaters. Now typically if you have wiring going into a block, that block is charged actually. Like if you put a torch there, you can tell it's charging, but wire won't go through. So what you have to do there is, oops, you have to break everything. Smash! Generic B, smash! If you put a redstone repeater there, that pushes the current past this block. I mean, it energizes that, but it pushes it past this block. And as you can see, the wiring is powered. That also works in reverse. If you have wiring going in, you can stick a repeater pointing out, and it'll pull the current through that block and keep on going. So that's important to know, because that really helps with these bud switches. So the first one I did was a one wide vertical bud switch, and I was really proud of it. And I said, what if let's try and make it smaller. I'm not going to show you how I built that because I did it much better. And then I have this one, which is basically kind of that one, but I started wrapping it around, and that one was pretty good. And then I immediately came up with a better version, and so this one's tiny. So the way this one works is this block is powered by this redstone, which sets the sets the piston into trigger mode, into bud switch mode, sorry, which will push this block up. And once it does, this block will be powered from this redstone, which this repeater will then pull the power out, which will power this block. I don't think I need that redstone there, I have it there anyway, but this will power that block, which will then power this, or depower this redstone torch, which will depower this repeater, this dust, which will then depower this block, which will send the piston down. So this one works great. Great. Very, very quick. Very nice. And then I went back to the idea of, here, I'll slowly go around this guy so you can kind of get a, so you know how to make it. Right? Okay. So then I tried my hand at the 1 wide again, and just to show you, there was my big guy. I got it down to this size, and the way this one works, let me get a little closer. Yoink! The way this one works is this redstone powers that block, which is diagonal from the piston, so it's in bud switch mode. That'll push up this block. This powered dust will power the block, which will power the repeater, which will power that block, which will power that dust, which will carry the dust over, which will then depower that redstone torch, which will depower that dust and the block, and the piston will go down. So that one is really small for a 1 wide. It's a 4 wide by 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you gotta count the dust, I think, on top. So that's 5 tall, so 4 by 5 by 1. And yeah, let's see, it works great. Now you probably have to set that or something. From there, I'll show you how I used it in the farm, but I've been trying to figure out how to attach a T flip-flop to this, because I know a lot of people like to use T flip-flops. Minecraft Addict had a really great one for his downward firing 1 wide, and I tried to do it. I can't figure it out. I'm not that smart, I guess. But I got a monostable circuit, and it's probably a really crappy one. But yeah, that one doesn't even look like it's updating, even though I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Just glitchy. Yeah, so if you guys can figure out how to attach a T flip-flop on either side of this, that would be awesome. If you can figure out how to make either one of those even smaller, that would be awesome. And if you can, post some video responses. I will approve them. And then finally, so let me show you the difference up here with my reed farm, my sugarcane farm. So again, here's the older version. Bud switch comes out, goes down into an RS NOR latch with a delayed reset. If you guys want to see this in detail, you can check out my other videos. But this one is really, I mean, look at that. I just have a couple blocks sticking over. The music always wants to kick in. Oh, it's music. Yeah, it's early. Leave me alone. I hit escape again. Leave me alone. So this one here's the powered block, which is powering the piston below it, right down there. This block will go up, which will power this, which will power that, which will depower the torch, depower, and the piston will go back down. Now the cool thing is this really connects well with an RS NOR latch. I mean, here it is. So this is the AND output of the bud switch. I just stuck another block. Here's the very compact RS NOR latch with the delayed reset right around. Because these are repeaters that you can butt them up right next to, side by side, to the bud switch, and it doesn't interfere with anything, so it's really, really cool. Here's the output of the RS NOR latch. The line goes out, and then, oops, and then that torch triggers all the redstone rail up on top, which powers the pistons. And I got squid. Yeah, I got squidic. So yeah, I'll show you how it works. Grow. Right? Works awesome. And let me climb back up just so you can see how that works. Up here, really quick. Hit grow. So there's the bud switch. One more time. Bud switch powers the latch. I want to show that repeater. There he goes. Boom. And there you have it, folks. If you have any questions, leave a comment in the description, or in the comments. I always say that. If you have any questions, leave a comment in the description of the comments. Yeah, I'm getting coffee. And of course, if you can improve on this design, I'm sure someone can. Someone's gonna do it like one repeater and like some sugar cane or some stupid stuff like that. Yeah. So leave a video response. Can't wait to see it. All right, guys. Maybe I got one more video in me before India, and can't wait. I will see you guys at the end of September. See you when I see you. Peace.